Hey, it is a nice, comfortable morning out, about the mid 50s. Today I have got to redo a trellis for our grapes. And so let me show you what my idea is and how I'm going to go about this. So I'm starting with posts that are 7 feet long. Cattle panels are around 50 inches. So I've got this board that I will cut at 51. Then I will set my fence on my table saw to 2 inches by 1 inch deep, and this will support and hold the canopy panel inside the top rail of the trellis. Okay, so you can see what I have here where my cattle panel will rest against this. So let's move on. I just brought some stuff down to my burn pile off the sawmill and saw this over here, and I want to show you what poison hemlock is and kill it any chance you get. Here in our area last year, a little girl got very, very sick, thinking she was picking flowers when she was picking this. That is poison hemlock. It's got kind of a purplish stem. It resembles Queen Anne's lace. So, and the foliage reminds me of foliage you would see on a carnation. But yeah, if you see this on your property, kill it every chance you get. And I'm getting ready to knock this down with the tractor here. This is some glue that I don't know if it froze or not over winter. You may have seen me talk about it in another video. It still works well. I just wouldn't use it on anything, fine furniture, or anything that I really planned on it being good glue. But so far, anything I've used it on, it's held up fine. But it's just another good place to use it up. I'm almost out of it as it is. Keep it square. I like the pre-drill through cedar. not worried about this board, but I am about this one wanting to split. I also do a little countersink. And I'm using 3-inch screws. Grab me a rag real quick. I have got some other screws that I'll show you in a minute that are longer that I'm going to run through the thicker part of the top rail. I may have shown you these in another video, but these are some German screws that my neighbor gets. The company he works for is German owned, and they ship stuff in on pallets. These things are amazing and very, very strong. I think I showed pictures of them when I was putting the high tunnel together. Love it. Okay, so on this one, this first one's done. Cut me a couple of small 45s. You could do that to your desire for whatever you want. And as I mentioned, my top piece and my width overall is 51 inches. My cross piece here is 44 3/4. Same thing down here. They are glued as well as put in with pocket screws. So the inside of this cattle panel I have cut right at 42 inches. That was I think I took both of those small sections out for that. And I ended up being, let me get my tape stretched out here. Yeah. And so that was right at 48. So you have an idea of how this side is going to look. The other side will look the same. So there's that part done. One down, one to go. Man, they're coming from everywhere. I didn't know the grapevines made their way all the way back there.
The pool's better than, I mean, it breaks his heart. It breaks his heart to pull the elderberries.
I understand.
Yeah.
think this one has attached itself in several places.
This poor grape has been through so much.
I think this one has attached itself in several places.
This poor grape has been through so much. That's good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my hand pruners and cut that piece off.
Mine could start going down
Okay, let's take a look at the finished product. So this is like 64 inches wide on the inside, so I can take my mower through there. It's a 60-inch cut. So if you were going to build this, you can make your panels as narrow or as wide as you want. That's all one cattle panel that made all this. The grapes are going to be much happier once they get over the shock of moving. I had put this thing back here, and the elderberry, as you can see, just took over down through here where I was actually going to run them. So we'll lead it from its base over to the arbor, and then we'll trim the plum tree back, and I'll run wire down through there on each side to let these continue on. I gotta re-educate myself on pruning them this fall or winter. But there it is. I'm anxious to see how the grapes do now with better airflow. Gotta be better. Pretty easy build. So as always, thanks for your time. Thanks for spending a little time with me. Hope you liked that. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Drop me a note. Can always reach me easier really on Facebook on my Runaway Homestead page. So I'm gonna go get something to drink and take a little break. So we will see you next time. Look at the onions. That's a volunteer sunflower in there. What do we have over here?
Count up some flowers.
Kim tying up flowers. I feel sprinkles. Shelby just laying there being a good girl. Hi, Shelby.